What's good, YouTube? Today we back with another video, but today is a little different. No reactions, no gaming. Today we talking about NBA, and it's the NBA trade deadline. And right now it's a lot of rumors about people getting traded, whether that's DeJounte Murray, DeMar DeRozan, LeBron James. Like, it's a lot of people that might get traded tomorrow. So let's get into the people that I think that need to be traded tomorrow. All right, so this first one's a pretty big one. It's DeJounte Murray. I mean, right now, Atlanta is seeking 2 first-round picks for him, and nobody's willing to give that. If I'm Atlanta, I'm at least requiring 1 first-round pick and a young asset, or at least a decent player. Because when you look at Atlanta, they got Trae Young, DeAndre Hunter, Jalen Johnson. They have a lot of young pieces. They kind of need that second person that they can pair with Trae Young, and that person was not DeJounte Murray. They don't mesh well together. The way that the play styles, both very ball dominant and have similar kind of games. They're sitting at the 8th or 9th seed right now on that play-in verge, and I think if they can get a good player to pair with Trae Young, they can get in that playoff contention, and they could be a scary team, especially with the way Trae Young's been playing this year. They could be pretty scary. Like, it's looking like DeJounte won't get traded tomorrow, just for the asking price is a little too high for them. But I think that won't take them out of the sweepstakes for somebody like a Bruce Brown that can help them off the bench, just get that push that they need. Obviously, Jalen Johnson's been having a hell of a year. DeAndre Hunter hasn't been playing great, but I think overall, DeJounte Murray needs to get traded tomorrow. Whether it will happen or not, I think it needs to happen. But if I'm Atlanta, I'm requiring a lot for him because he is a great player and you're losing a lot. So that's the first trade that I think that needs to happen. The second trade that I think that needs to happen, I just kind of touched on it a little bit, is D'Angelo Russell needs to get out of LA. And not so much for D'Angelo Russell's sake. It's more for the Lakers' sake, to be honest. Don't get me wrong, he's been playing great in the last 2 weeks. Ever since the trade rumors popped up, boy, that man's been playing his butt off. Averaging 18, 3 and 6, shooting 36 from the field, shooting 34 from the 3. That's pretty impressive for him. But when you look at a team like the Lakers, when they've been playing awful, not have lived up to expectations at all, I think you have to make a move. And I think D'Angelo Russell just happens to be that player that is going to be moved. Whether it's to a team like Atlanta, whether it's a team like the Raptors. I don't know who it's going to be, but I think it's going to happen tomorrow. And he's been playing his butt off. And I think if he goes to a contending team, that'll make him very dangerous. Or if you can get him to a team like the Knicks will be a great fit. They're looking for that backup punch off the bench. And they have the Evan Fournier contract to match up with it. So I think that can happen. I like that trade a lot for both teams. You could get back the Lakers could get back a shooter in Evan Fournier and probably a pick as well. I like that a lot for both teams, and I think that might happen tomorrow. The third trade that I think that needs to happen, not specifically this one right here, but it's just DeMar DeRozan getting out of the Bulls. When you look at the Bulls, they're kind of they're in a weird spot where the GM doesn't want to rebuild, but they need to. And coming from a Bulls fan, watching them, besides the game last night against the Timberwolves, it's been awful. Levine's obviously been hurt. Lonzo's been hurt for however long. But when you look at a team like the Bulls, they're just mediocre. And that's how it's been ever since Lonzo's got injured. And they're kind of... Vucevic did come out in an interview the other day and say, I think we have enough once Lonzo and Levine get back. I think we have enough to be a contending team. He says to have enough. I don't know what that means. Probably to be a contending team. But they just need to blow it up. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of DeMar taking all the shots from Kobe White. And if you have not watched Kobe White play in the last 3 months, please do yourself a favor and watch him play one game. Like, this man, he should win MIP. This is not biased, I promise. Just from watching a lot of NBA this year, he has been playing his butt off. And a lot of times in the fourth quarter, DeMar will take those shots instead of Kobe White, and he misses a lot of them. Like last night against the Timberwolves, he just completely chalked up a game winner, and it should have gone to Kobe White, who was on fire. But this trade right here, I kind of like it, but I think you're giving up too much if you're the Bulls. You're only getting back Hero and a first-round pick. You're not getting back any type of defense. And that first round pick might not be great considering the draft class this year is ass. But who knows? This might be a trade the Bulls do just because they're not the brightest bulb. But I do like this trade for the Heat, though. Obviously, you can't go wrong with DeMar DeRozan and Alex Caruso. You're getting best of both worlds defense and one of the greatest offensive scorers. So, I don't like this. But I think DeMar DeRozan might be on the move tomorrow. I highly doubt the Bulls are willing to make a trade, but we'll see. It might happen. All right. This trade is not a heavy hitter, but this could be a very important trade for a team like the Mavericks. Like a contending team. A team that can be a contender, they just need that player to help them get over that hump. When you look at a player like Royce O'Neal, who's averaging 7, 4, and 2, and he's not getting very many minutes. He's averaging, the last 5 games, he's been averaging 24 minutes, which is better than the 15 he's been getting the whole year. But I think when you look at a player like Royce O'Neal, who's a 3-and-D wing, that any team could use him, really. But they're asking, I think the asking price was 2 first-round picks. I don't know if that's real or not. But I think this is a player that's going to be on the move tomorrow, especially with the way the Nets have been playing. Just not good. And they're hanging on tight to their whole team. Mikal Bridges, Royce O'Neal, Cam Thomas. They're not letting... The asking price for all those players is ridiculous. But I think he could be a very important player to be traded, whether that's to the Mavs or that's to the Raptors, to somebody that can use a 3-and-D wing to help them get over that hump. Obviously, the Raptors are kind of bad and not in playoff contention, but he could even be used by the player like he could even be used by the Hawks in a way to help get that 3-and-D wing and a veteran for Jalen Johnson and DeAndre Hunter. So who knows? I could very well see him on the move tomorrow. It'll be interesting to see where he might end up, but I like his fit in Dallas a lot because they need another wing that can help guard, and especially Luka and Kyrie, they needed help. They need some more help. Dante Exum is not enough help for them. Obviously, Derek Lively's been playing very well, but they need more to help them. Another player I can see being traded tomorrow is Mikal Bridges, and I saw this tweet on my Twitter page, and I like it a lot, honestly, for both teams. Obviously, the Nets, I don't know if they're willing to give up Mikal Bridges, like I just said with Royce O'Neal, but 3 first-round picks and 3 second-round picks with the Sixers needing that third player. And Mikal Bridges brings the shooting, he brings the defense, he brings everything that they're missing right now. Obviously, Marcus Morris, you're not giving up really anything important with that. It's just the picks that you're gonna miss. And I like the 2026 picks too, because the 2024 isn't looking too good. So I think it's time for the Nets just to hit the reset button. But I like this trade more for the Sixers too, because you're getting that player that you're missing, and it could be good for them, especially with Joel out right now. It could be good. It could be really good for them. Another trade that might happen. No, I'm just kidding. This is not happening. LeBron is not getting traded tomorrow, y'all. The Lakers would never trade LeBron. LeBron would never want to be traded, I don't think. But I think Clutch Sports came out and said he's not getting traded. All those rumors were false. But when you look at a player like LeBron, or when you look at a team like the Lakers, they do need to blow it up. Not blow it up. They need to get rid of somebody. Somebody needs to be traded tomorrow. I don't know who it's going to be. But right now, they're not a championship contender. LeBron's just getting... He can't carry a team like he used to. Don't get me wrong, he can still play, but he can't. He's damn near 40. The dude can't do what he used to. So, but if he did get traded, hypothetically, he would go to the Knicks or the Warriors. That would be crazy. If LeBron gets traded to the Warriors, I'll pay $100 to the top like comment on this video. Promise. You get $100 from me. Real rap. But anyways, yeah, LeBron is not getting traded tomorrow. It's not gonna happen. Oh, I swear to God, if this actually ends up happening, I'm gonna cry. But yeah, man, let me know what y'all thought of that video. It's a new video for me. I never made an NBA video, but I love talking about the NBA. I watch it all the time. So make sure y'all, if y'all are new here, like, subscribe, tap in with the Twitch. The link will be in the bio. And I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.
What got into you? If I had $1 for every time these niggas hate, I'd be rich like Jan, yeah.